In this video guys, once for all, let's find out who is the cutest, the strongest and great survivor. Is it still our big guy who mastered yin and yang? Or maybe it's a new shining heavy metal star? Let's find out and let's start from 1 star. Master Yan has 2 exclusive skills which can switch during a battle, the cooldown time is 20 seconds. Bulwark Key is a defensive skill that will help you to survive waves of zombies, while Wind Pump Sunfire Pump is more offensive skill. Enemies with this debuff icon will be receiving 15% in case with Sunfire Pump 25% extra damage. While Metallia has 3 different skills, she applies 3 different debuffs to enemies. The first one, Poison Enemies. Enemies with this debuff icon will be receiving an up to 35% extra damage, plus it causes bleeding every second, which is 20% of base attack damage, and that's actually all what green button does. Purple skill is more defensive skill because it reduces enemies attack by 10% plus it restores shield. Really great in combination with double S armor, especially if you have it Astral Forge 3 or higher star. The last skill slows enemies down, it reduces their speed by 50%. As in case with poisoned enemies, chilled enemies will be receiving extra damage, almost in 2 times slower and up to 20%. If we'll compare numbers, looks like that at 1 star Metallia wins, but it's not. Let me explain you why, what is the biggest downside of her debuffs. It's duration and cooldown time. Let's check duration. So hit the enemy when cooldown time started, you can see how the buff icon is appearing. After that hit, enemy was not receiving any damage. We can see that the buff icon disappeared right after 5 seconds. To confirm duration, let's also check poison debuff. We can see that enemy was hit at 12 seconds, after this it was not hit anymore. After 5 seconds, as it was expected, the buff icon disappeared. So we can say for sure that the buff's duration at 1 star is only 5 seconds. Another downside, that beside cooldown time 20 seconds, we have another cooldown time 2 seconds between choosing skills. Let me show you from my phone what I mean. After cooldown time ends, I'm not able to choose a new debuff for 2 seconds. And what is worse, I wanted to choose another debuff, poison or chill. So to choose needed debuff will take you over 2 seconds. Let's talk about good, not only about downsides. From good news, different debuffs can stack. Instead of 1 debuff icon above enemies, you will see 2. But at 1 star it will be 1-3 seconds. That's why at 1 and 2 stars Master Yan is better. But what about 3 stars? At 3 stars, Master Yan has another debuff, enemies affected by Cyclone will be receiving another 50% extra damage. Good news, as in case with Metallia debuffs, these 2 debuffs also can be active at the same time. For Metallia, at 3 stars we have higher increases in damage, in 2 times higher, and right on performance duration gets plus 5 seconds. Now in total it's 10. What can say guys, at 3 stars she's stronger than at 1 star, but the duration is still kinda bad to abuse her debuffs. However, to say that she's stronger or weaker than Master Yan at 3-5 stars, in both cases I will lie to you. It is more about what you have and what you can use. For example, with Astral Forge doubles armor high star over 3 stars, you will definitely want to use Metallia, not Master Yan. Also, take into account that not all doubles equipments are released yet. From what I see, she is designed for them. For example, to evolve her skill, you need double S necklace, which is not out yet by the way. So yes, she can be stronger than Master Yan, at 6 stars she actually is. Just look for how fucking long her 2 debuffs can be applied to 1 enemy. The rest, what is left to test is Clan Expedition. So let's wait 1 more day when the final phase will start, and in the comments of this video I will tell you who's actually better. Clan Expedition is the most important mode we have in this game, other modes you can pass with even with common. Except Endless Echo, but with late login you can be in top. For example, season 19 I ended being the second and I'm not a whale. That's all about our Asgate survivors. In the future we'll have more, plus double asset is not fully out yet. So Metallia in a few weeks or for example 4 months may not be a meta. Take it into account, subscribe my channel, and would be great if you will like this video, because it helps me to make a better content for you.